Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at New Bremen High School to bring you high school boys varsity basketball, where the New Bremen Cardinals will take on the visiting Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwedeman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, Securecom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry bring you tonight's game between New Bremen and Minster. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me, Dave Kanapke from the Cardinals' home floor. We've got an exciting Midwest Athletic Conference matchup of two All-Glaze County rivals in New Bremen and Minster. Let's take a look at the New Bremen Cardinals first, Dave. 7-6 overall, one win in the MAC. As we talked about it before we went on the air, Cardinals really a very solid basketball team.
Yes, that's a good way to describe it. Solid. They've been competitive about every game. They haven't had more than a 2-game winning streak or a 2-game losing streak. They've been solid. Leading scorers, they've been led by Nolan Bornhorst. His offense goes through him. Averages 13.5 points a game. He's a 4-year starter, steady player. Also for sophomore Reese Bussey's had a nice year, averaging just under 10. For first-year head coach Corey Stevens, they got 7 wins. They were just within 1 win of last year's total of 8. They're trying to get a winning season for the first time in 5 years.
Minster, on the other hand, they're 10-4, 2-2 MAC, coming off 2 really nice wins. They beat Marion Local on their home floor a week ago. Earlier this week, in a game that has maybe some tournament seeding amplifications, in a win over Lima Perry where they shot very well. And as you look at the Wildcats, if they shoot well, they're definitely a team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, there's a lot of it is how they go with their three-point shooting. They're one of the league leaders in three-point shooting. They shoot it at 38%. Three-point shooter Jacob Salazar is just a dead-eye shooter, averaging about 49% on his threes. He averages 13. Justin Nixon, a very good post player. He averages 12.5 points and 10 rebounds a game. Also leads the MAC in blocks. And you know, they put it together a really nice season, 10-4. And you got to remember, they graduated all 5 starters off of last year's team, but they've rebuilt in a very good way so far this year.
Should be a great matchup. New Bremen and Minster in MAC play from the Nest here in New Bremen. We'll be back with our opening tip-off right after this.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaugh, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Back here at New Bremen, the introduction of the starting lineups. As the Minster Wildcats, Eric Schmidt. There you see him, Brian Falk, Trent Rechterman, Jacob Salazar, and Justin Nixon. Wildcats coached by Michael McClurg. Lineups tonight brought to you by American Trim. So for the Wildcats, it's Schmidt, Falk, Retkerman, Salazar, and Nixon. Now for the home team, there you see a nice look at the Cardinal bench, introducing the starting lineups. Number 5, Trevor Bergman, a sophomore guard. Number 10, Aris Bussy, 6'4" sophomore. Number 21, Patrick Wells, a 6'3" senior. Number 24, Logan Suchlin, a 6'4" senior. And Nolan Bornhorst, number 34, 6 foot, a senior and a leader of the Cardinals, Nolan Bornhorst. Now time to take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First for the visiting Minster Wildcats.
For Minster, hit the threes. When they hit their threes, they're tough to beat. They shoot about 38% from the threes. More scorers. Salazar and Nixon have been very consistent. When they get their third and fourth score, they're tough to beat. Foul shooting, they only shoot 58% from the line. That's going to burn them in some close games. Now the keys to the game for New Bremen is rebounding. Minster's the #1 rebounding team in the MAC, so they're going to need to really box out. You need to limit the Minster runs, especially three-point shooting. The other thing is embrace the rivalry. This place will be rocking. Both the student sections really go. New Bremen has the home floor, and they want to take advantage of that.
Lots of enthusiasm for tonight's game between Minster and New Bremen. Wildcats with the basketball. Nixon with it, top of the key. He'll go inside, but that's going to be an extra step by Trent Reckerman. And the opening possession results in a turnover for the Wildcats. Cardinals coached by Corey Stevens in his first year. 7-6 overall through the first 13 games. New Bremen with the basketball. Bergman in the left side, puts it on the floor, takes it inside, puts it up, no good. He'll get his own rebound, and it'll be a battle, and it's going to be a jump ball as Brian Falk also had his hands on the basketball. Possession arrow will go for the Cardinals. So Bergman will inbound it underneath the Cardinals' home basket. Toss it back out front to Bussy. Over on the right side to Bornhorst. Bergman looks inside. He'll go to the left. Pulls up on his dribble. Wells will try to take it to the baseline. Nixon cuts him off and tips it out of bounds, and New Bremen will inbound it.
An interesting matchup there. You see Wells and Nixon, pretty good size, similar there. A lot of strength against strength. We'll have to keep an eye on that as the game goes on.
Bergman will inbound it. Tosses it back out to Wells, top of the key. Bornhorst, number 34, the senior, puts the ball on the floor and tries to get a pass to Logan Suchlin, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that's a Cardinal turnover as 7:03 to go here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Schmidt will bring it up court. Falk with the basketball, back over to Nixon. They work it around over to Retkerman. 3-point shot by Jacob Salazar. Shot no good. Rebound, good position by Patrick Wells. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Cardinals in the white and gold uniforms with some crimson trim. They'll bring it up court as Bergman. Sophomore goes to the right side. He'll go underneath the basket. Bornhorst will pull it out to Wells as they work it around the perimeter. Bornhorst back over to Bussy. Tries to make a move inside. Taken away. Reckerman with the basket across the timeline. He'll go inside with the drive, and he'll draw the foul. So we're at the 6:25 mark, Dave, and we're scoreless.
Take another look here as Reckerman comes up with the steal. He's coming off a big game against Perry. He had 19 points, shot 8 of 11 on that. His scoring's been picking up as the season's gone on. Averages just under 9 points a game. He'll be shooting 2.
Reckerman connects, and we have his first point of the night. Reckerman 53% at the line. Made his 24th free throw of the season with that made free throw. Second one on its way, and it's also good. Nice touch by the lefty, and Minster has a 2-0 lead.
Both these teams, Dave, shoot a lot of threes. Minster averages 6.5 threes a game made. New Bremen averages 6, so we should see a lot of threes tonight if that holds true tonight.
Bornhorst in the corner. He'll go the baseline against Nixon, and he'll put it up and in. Nice move there by Nolan Bornhorst on the baseline.
He's had a nice season. The offense really goes through him, and why not? A 4-year starter. Very consistent, nice move on the baseline.
Falk with the basketball. Puts it on the floor. Back over to Schmidt. They'll pull it back out, set their offense up. Schmidt tries to go against Bergman. He'll pull it up at the foul line. Back over to the left side. Justin Nixon with the basketball. Moves inside off the glass. A little bit too strong. Rebound Reckerman. No good. Cardinals will get the rebound, and up court they come. Bornhorst gets it to Suchlin. They'll work it around the perimeter. Here comes Wells down the lane off the glass. And rebounded by Minster. Very fast pace. Falk inside. Nice move. And Brian Falk lifts the Wildcats to a 4-2 lead on his first bucket of the night.
I think the quicker pace favors the quicker Wildcats here as they have a 4-2 lead.
Top of the key is Bergman. Sub coming off the New Bremen bench here on the next dead ball as we move under 5 minutes to go. Bergman, left side off the pick by Bornhorst. Cardinals being patient. Down the lane, whistle. That'll go against number 14, which is Jacob Salazar. Dan Holman, number 50, comes into the lineup for the Cardinals. Bergman, short jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Nixon. Falk with the basketball. Top of the key, looks inside. Nixon with it, pushes it back out to Reckerman. On the baseline, turnover, Wildcats. Up court, quickly comes Bussey. He'll go to the corner, pushes it back out to Wells, top of the key. Cardinals running their offense. Suchlin on the baseline with a move. Aggressive move by Logan Suchlin, but he'll draw the foul and should go to the line.
Taking a look here, Suchlin, a left-hander driving on the right side. Boy, he had good hops there. Looked like he was almost going to bring it down. He's had a dunk or two earlier this year. As a senior, he's shooting 2.
Nice look at Logan Suchlin, misses the free throw.
Foul is on Brian Falk for Minster. Suchlin, a 62% foul shooter. Neither team real good at the foul line, both at 58 and 56 for New Bremen and Minster as Suchlin misses both.
Nixon will clear the boards. Here comes Eric Schmidt across the timeline, handling the ball. Goes inside, off the glass, a little bit short on the shot. Rebound comes back down to Bussey on the breakaway. He'll go up and he'll score. 3:51 to go on the First National Bank scoreboard. We are tied at 4.
Nice steal and good quick move there by Bussey for the layup.
Nixon with the basketball. He'll go to the baseline. Back out, Falk. Got it. Brian Falk, the 6'3" junior, knocks it home, and the 3 puts the Wildcats into a 7-4 lead on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Falk, not a big scorer, only averages 4 a game, and he already has 5.
With the basketball is Wells. Back over to Suchlin. Bornhorst, top of the key. Schmidt on him. They'll pull it back out as Bussey will handle the basketball. Suchlin looks inside for Holman, and he'll hit the layup. Dan Holman with the easy bucket on the assist.
On that play, Dave, Falk tried to gamble, tried to come up with a steal, and he got burnt.
There'll be a foul, and that'll go against Reese Bussey. And Justin Nixon will step to the line.
It was a nice drive there by Reckerman. really anytime there's penetrations, usually it goes through Reckerman. He did a nice job of dishing to Nixon.
Free throw off target, and off the bench and back into the game comes Trevor Bergman for New Bremen. And out goes Patrick Wells.
So Alex Albers into the game for Minster, as well as Brady Holscher. The game, Albers has been moved up from varsity for the last 3 games.
Second free throw, Nixon's off target, and the rebound comes down to Holman. Bornhorst handling the basketball, top of the key, over to Suchland now. Bergman with it. Bussey. Cardinals working it inside. Holman, turnaround jumper, and he connects. Dan Holman off the New Bremen bench with a couple of buckets.
That's a tough shot. Fade away over Nixon for the basket.
Cardinals have got a 1-point lead. 2:16 to go, opening quarter. Inside it goes to Nixon. Holman on him. They'll push it back out. Schmidt inside to Nixon, and got a foul. It's going to go against the Cardinals.
Against Dan Holman, as take a look here as they lob it down to Nixon like they often do, and thought they got the ball, but he got a little bit of the arm as well. So first foul there on Holman, third on New Bremen.
A little bit of pushing going on, so that foul will go against the Cardinals.
Minster with a pretty small lineup here. Nixon's the only post player really in the game right now.
He's got the basketball. Back over to Kettner in the lineup. Adam Kettner, number 20. Salazar down the lane. He'll put it off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to the Cardinals. Fast break. Cardinals wanting to push it up court. Bussey will pull it back out, get it to Bergman. Shot no good. Salazar with the rebound. Kettner will bring it across the timeline. Salazar goes to the right side. Zach Berkey, number 3, into the lineup for the Cardinals. Inside to Nixon. Nice pass. Shot a little bit short. Blocked away as Alex Albers had the shot. Cardinals will track it down, and they'll try and increase that 1-point lead. Inside Holman, he'll draw the foul.
Holman was the one who started that whole sequence. He had a nice block on the shot by Albers, and he works himself open as they get a look here as they get it underneath. A nice bounce pass. He goes up against Nixon, actually draws a foul on Albers, so not a lot of good foul shooting so far. We'll see if Holman can put some in.
And he does. He's having quite a night for the first quarter. 5 points off the bench.
5 points off the bench. He started in a lot of games this year for the 6'3" junior. Strong player.
Second free throw is good. Holman's got 6 out of New Bremen's 10 points. Nixon takes it down the lane, left-handed shot, and it's a score. Justin Nixon with the bucket.
Nixon, for a big guy, really has nice feet. He can really move. Made a nice move there for the layup.
First bucket of the night for the big guy. 10-9, 1-point Cardinal lead. They take it inside, turnaround shot, no good, and the rebound comes down to Albers. They'll push it up court. Down the lane, they get it to Nixon, inside, off the glass, and Minster now has a 1-point lead.
Nixon started that off. He had the block on the defensive side, and they worked it to him there.
Cardinals will try and counter. Clock under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Bornhorst back out to Suchland. Shot just a little bit short. It's going to go out of bounds.
Dave, we talked about all the threes, how both teams averaging over 6 3-pointers. Well, we had Falk hit one for Minster, and that's been it so far. There hasn't really been a lot of threes being taken so far tonight.
Some lineup changes for the Wildcats. Nixon will get a breather over the final 21 seconds of the first quarter. Albers also goes out.
Bremen switched to zone here. 2-3.
Holscher. Outside shot. Kettner. Shot will roll around and out. Bussey with it. At the buzzer, it doesn't go. Maurice Bussy's shot at the buzzer doesn't fall. Our first quarter score, Minster 11, New Bremen 10. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Back here at New Bremen, you see some youngsters watching tonight's game. Fast-paced first quarter, Dave Kanapke, and shooting stats I would imagine probably aren't the best.
4 of 9 for Minster, 3 of 10 for New Bremen, and I thought both teams had layups or close, albeit contested shots that I think both teams could have had some more baskets here, but just not able to convert. Been a pretty physical game, not as many threes being shot so far. Only three three-pointers shot by Minster, only 2 for New Bremen. So, you know, it's an intense game so far. It's pretty up-tempo. I talked about it earlier. I thought that favored Minster, but I'm not so sure New Bremen, especially Bussy, can go up and down the floor. So I think both teams are trying to run whenever they can, because it's really tough to execute the half-court offense.
Ben Wepker into the lineup for the Wildcats. He's 0 on the jersey. They'll work it around the perimeter. Retkerman will take the shot and will score.
That was very good defense being played there by Retkerman, and he got the break that it rolled in. As we'll take another look here, he's being guarded by Bornhorst, and he's all over. You can't play much better defense, and Retkerman got the friendly roll for the basket.
Retkerman will step to the line, try and make this a three-point play. Wildcats with a 3-point lead. He converts, and it's 14-10. Wildcats score on their first possession, and now New Bremen will bring it up court. Cardinals could use a bucket. Holman, who had 6 in the first quarter. From the side is Bergman, shot no good. Holman with the rebound. Bornhorst will pick it up. Sutchin cuts to the basket. Bergman, the guard for the Cardinals, will pick it up. Bornhorst will take a 3. Nolan Bornhorst, he connects, and it's a 1-point Minster lead.
Bornhorst got the basketball. He did a nice job of setting his feet and squared up to the basket and hit nothing but net there.
Patrick Wells, number 21, will come off the New Bremen bench in a moment and enter the game. Nixon with the basketball. Holman on him. He takes it on the baseline, pushes it out to a wide open Minster guard. Shot doesn't go. Brady Holscher's shot off target. Now the Cardinals can take the lead.
Well, Bornhorst running the point now with the last couple possessions.
Bergman back over to Bornhorst. Holman in the right side, but they'll go back out to Bergman. Bornhorst trying to get free down the lane. He goes up into the air, and the whistle sounds, so we'll see who the foul is on.
Foul on Eric Schmidt, his first. Earlier in the game, they had Falk guarding him, the bigger guy guarding him. Then they switched to Schmidt. Both of those two more defensive-minded players as they're trying to slow down or shut down Bornhorst. Bornhorst, in and out on that one, has 5 points, averages 13.5 on the season. As the aforementioned Brian Falk comes in the game, number 4, and also 24, Logan Suchlin, in for the Wildcats.
Bornhorst's second free throw is up and it's in, and We are tied here on NKTelco Sports. 14 all. Cardinals and the Wildcats, All-Glaze County rivalry, MAC rivalry, big game here as we near the end of January for both these two teams. Inside, Nixon with the basketball, stripped away by Bergman, taken right away by the Wildcats as Schmidt has it. 3-point shot by Falk, no good, but on the spot is Reckerman. And Reckerman with the rebound basket. Minster up 16-14 on the First National Bank Fake First scoreboard.
A big offensive rebound stick back there.
Wells tries to go inside. Nice move. Patrick Wells, and the senior puts it up and off the glass. And once again, we are tied. Schmidt back out to Nixon. Dumps it off to Reckerman. That play will work every time, won't it, Dave?
Yes, and Nixon does a great job for a post player. He's a very good passer underneath there, and Reckerman cut it right at the right time for the basket.
Minster with a 2-point lead. Suchland with the basketball. Passes it inside. Nice pass. Turnaround jumper doesn't go for Bussey. Substitute off the New Bremen bench here in a moment. Nixon back over to Schmidt. He'll try to go inside. He'll dump it off to Nixon. He'll try to move inside off the glass. Nixon shot will fall home. And it's a 4-point Minster lead.
And Nixon just did a nice job of just backing down his defender, and he just backed down and he kind of was leaning his way, and he just went right over the top. Another nice post move.
3-point shot by the Cardinals, no good, as well shot, no good, and got a foul on the rebound.
Nixon takes a bit of a blow here as a.
Take a look at that one again.
Bussey, I think, was trying to poke in for the rebound.
Caught him in the ear.
Pretty balanced rivalry through the years. All-time series. Minster leads 82-78. Minster's won the last 3 years. Bremen won the 4 years before that. So
Minster with the basketball as they enjoy a 4-point lead. Schmidt will pull it out. Salazar being defended on the left side, and it's going to be a whistle. Trying to get Salazar loose for a 3.
Foul on the freshman Dave Holman, who's gotten more playing time of late. A little too aggressive there, as Minster right now doesn't have Nixon in the game, and their offense has really gone through Nixon underneath there, and they set everything off of that. So we'll see what happens without him in there.
Ball goes inside. Falk. Shot no good. Tip, and there's going to be a foul on that exchange and battle for the basketball. It's going to go against the Wildcats.
Foul against Ben Webkers. He just tried to tip it back out to his teammate and got a little bit too much of the arm. 15 foul for Minster.
See it inside here on the replay.
That looked pretty clean. It wasn't a lot there, but officials with a much better view than what I had.
Bornhorst with the basketball. He'll get it in the corner to the Cardinals. It's number 3, Zach Berkey, into the lineup for New Bremen. Working the baseline is Bornhorst. He'll take it home and he'll draw the foul, and Bornhorst will step to the line.
Nice move there by Bornhorst. A nice quick crossover there, and he had a step on Eric Schmidt. We'll get another look.
Bornhorst, very experienced player.
4-year starter. He's been second team All-MAC the last 3 years, and he can about take it to bank. He'll make it the first team this year. He's had a nice career in basketball, also in the football field as well.
20-17, Minster with the lead as Bornhorst will shoot his second free throw, and it's good. 20-18, Minster with the lead, 3:24 to go. Second quarter of basketball. Reckerman with it. Bornhorst on him. They'll get it back out to Salazar. They'll go back into the corner and then inside to Nixon. Nixon working on Wells. He'll try to make the move, find someone in the corner. Looks like it's Reckerman. Trent Reckerman.
Having a big night already with 12 points. Again, off the pass from Nixon.
Nice game earlier in the week. Continuing it here tonight. He's into double figures with 11. Inside, Wells tries to get it off glass, but Nixon will clear it out for the Wildcats. Kettner, Adam Kettner into the lineup. Salazar back over to Nixon. He tries to go to the baseline, pushes it back out to Kettner. Kettner to Retkerman in the corner. Retkerman surveys the situation, pushes it back out to Brian Folk. Folk back over to Salazar. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound will come down to Logan Suchlin.
And New Bremen's doing a nice job of really denying or shadowing Salazar very closely. He has not scored yet.
Logan Suchlin, 6'4" senior, connects. Minster's lead is at 1 point. Falk with the basketball. He'll push it back out. Nixon outside from his inside post position. Retkerman off the glass, and Trent Reckerman, 13 points on the night, having himself quite a first half of basketball.
He is really good at driving with the basketball and making something happen, and that time he just worked it past his defender.
Bornhorst tries to go down the lane, stops at the free throw line, back over to Bergman. Or rather, Holman as they work it around to Suchlin. Bornhorst setting the pick. Suchlin back over to Bussey. 1:25 to go, first half of basketball. Holman goes to the right side. Off to Suchlin, open three. It doesn't go, and we've got a whistle, and that's going to be 3 shots. I think Kettner guilty of the foul. So Suchlin will step to the line. I think he'll be shooting 3.
Suchlin likes to shoot the threes, and much taller player. They have him at 6'4". He looks taller than that against the much shorter Kettner at 5'10". And Logan, the senior, will shoot 3 here.
My kingdom for a free throw. Missed free throw there by the Cardinals as they trail by 3. 2 more coming. Second one is knocked home. Subs off the bench. Bergman will re-enter for New Bremen. And Brady Holscher will come into the lineup for Minster. Suchlin with his 3rd free throw. And he connects 2 out of 3, and it's a 1-point game. 24-23, Minster with the lead. Holscher gives it off to Retkerman, who's had the hot hand here in the second quarter. Falk looks inside. He'll go to the wing, and Holscher. Holscher looking inside. They get the basketball in the corner. Falk will push it back out as the Wildcats working around the perimeter. Look inside. The feed to Nixon. Reckerman crashes the board. They'll push it back out to Falk. Reckerman sets himself up off the glass. Shot no good. Bornhorst with a rebound. I think the Wildcats would have liked to have seen a foul called that time. We're under 40 seconds, and it's going to be a turnover by the Cardinals.
I think the Cardinal fans probably wanted a foul there. A little bit of contact as Bussey tried to go through 2 defenders there. Right now, Minster not really playing with a true point guard as Holscher brings it up. And watch how much Salazar is trying to get open. Suchlin is going all over the place, and he is shadowing. Salazar, a very good shooter, but he's not able to get his shot off.
Wildcats working it around, and you're so very, very true with Salazar. We saw him a week ago against Marion Local, hit 4 threes, and really, when you look at that game, that was the difference. Retkerman, he'll handle the basketball, tries to go inside against Bussey. Shot a little bit short. Bussey will grab the rebound. That's going to end our first half. We've got a good ball game going. 1-point lead for Minster. Our halftime score, Minster 24, New Bremen 23. We'll be back right after this.
Schwiedemann pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Minster enjoying a slim 1-point lead over New Bremen here on the Cardinals' home floor. Let's take a look at those first half numbers, definitely indicating a 1-point game.
Yeah, very closely played. Minster a little better from the field, 10 of 21, just under 50%, 6 of 17 from New Bremen. Neither team shooting very good on free throws, which kind of reflects their statistics. Rebounding very even, turnovers very even. One thing I'm surprised at, there hasn't been a lot of threes taken, especially on the Minster side, but a lot of it is Salazar can't get his shot off on the threes because they're guarding him very closely. We'll look at the individual scoring. Minster, only 3 players have scored so far. Trent Reckerman with a big game with 13 points. Justin Nixon with 6 points. He's had a lot of assists out of the post position. Brian Falk with 5 in the first quarter. 5 players scored for New Bremen, led by Nolan Bornhorst with 5, Logan Suchland with 5, Bussy Wells with 2, and also Dan Homan with 6 points off the bench.
Trent Reckerman really had a nice first half for Minster inside.
Yes, he did some nice driving. He also worked off the passes for Nixon. With Salazar not scoring at all, and he averages about 13, Reckerman has really picked up the slack.
New Bremen will have the basketball and a chance to take the lead on the first possession. Bornhorst will do just that. And Nolan Bornhorst with a bucket. And the Cardinals go up, and he's into double digits with 10 points.
Yeah, another nice drive by the senior Bornhorst.
Schmidt will go to the left side. Nixon will take a 3. It's off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down to Suchland. And Bornhorst will bring it up court for the Cardinals. Suchland in the side. Retkerman on him. Back over to Bergman. Bergman pulls it back out. Bussy with the basketball, and it's going to find the first row of seats, unfortunately, for the Cardinals.
Matchup on Bussy. He's a tall guy, 6'4", but he likes to play the outside. Minster is actually guarding him with much shorter players. He could post up with somebody if you go underneath.
New Bremen's 5th turnover of the game as they get it inside Nixon. He'll make a move off the glass. Justin Nixon with the bucket. He's got 8. Nice move by the big man from Minster.
He really uses his size well there. Once again, he just backs down his defender.
Cardinals will try to regroup and take the lead. Bussy, or rather Wells with the basketball over to Bergman. Bergman back over to Wells. Wells thinks about it, looks inside for Bussy. Now they get it to Bussy, but it's going to be a whistle and a foul. Let's see who that goes against. Looks like Salazar.
Second foul on Salazar. He and Schmidt with 2 fouls. And also Wells with 2 fouls for New Bremen, so nobody in real serious foul trouble yet.
Bergman dumps it inside to Wells, back to Bergman. He'll go the baseline, off the glass, and Trevor puts it home, and the sophomore has the Cardinals back into the lead, 27-26.
Nice drive by Bergman there, and also he did a nice job at guarding the ball there, that he didn't get blocked there when he was underneath.
Nixon double teamed. Back out to Retkerman. He tries to work the baseline, cut off there by Bornhorst. They'll toss it to Falk, clear across the court. 3-point shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and let's see, it's going to be off the Wildcats, so New Bremen will get the basketball. Oh, there you see it. Nice replay. Heads up play by Suchland as Bornhorst brings it across the timeline. Wells back over to Bergman. Wells looks inside, tries to get it to Bussey, and the shot falls, and Reese Bussey has his second bucket of the night.
We talked about it earlier. He's had Salazar, much smaller guard than him. That time he took advantage of his size.
Nice play off the glass.
First points of the game for Schmidt.
Junior guard with the bucket. Bornhorst over to Bergman. Bergman looks inside at Bussey, but they'll get it back out top of the key, and Wells. Wells looks right side, trying to get it down low, and he does. Nice defense, and here come the Wildcats. Retkerman inside, pushes it back out to Falk, but in the process, Bergman with the steal. Up court quickly. Bornhorst pulls it back out in the corner. Wells looks for Bornhorst. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Nixon, so New Bremen will inbound it from the corner near the home team's bench.
Nixon had a block there before, and last couple years he has over about 40 blocks. That's 4th all time in the history of Minster basketball. The top 3 are by Jared Schultze, the big guy who's graduated the last 2 times. As high as he's been around 70, and Nixon, he could come to approach there, a number I thought nobody could get close to, those number of blocks.
Gonna have a jump ball in the battle for the rebound, and I tell you, you look at Justin Nixon's stats over the course of the season and his status in the MAC and rebounding, shot blocking, and scoring. He's having a very, very good year for the Wildcats.
To be averaging a double-double at this point and also leading the league in blocks is very impressive for the first year in the starting lineup. And he didn't play a whole lot off the bench last year.
Salazar with the basketball. It'll be taken away as Holman will have it, and Bergman now will bring it up court. Cardinals with a 1-point lead. Bussey with the basketball. Back over to Bornhorst, top of the key. Suchland back over to Bussey. Bussey trying to go down the lane. He'll pull up and shoot a 15-footer. No good, but Justin Nixon with a rebound. Here comes Eric Schmidt trying to go to the right side. Back out to Nixon. Nixon, ball on the floor, works it inside. They'll draw the foul, and Justin will go to the line. Take a look at that again, and you can see Holman trying to stop him, but gets him with his body as Nixon puts his shot up. So Justin at the line. Free throw a little bit too strong, so the Cardinals will cling to that 1-point lead.
Nixon last year started on JV as a sophomore, about a third way through the season, worked his way up. He was like the first post player off the bench on a team that was senior laden. All 5 starters. All starters last year were seniors.
Nixon with 9 points, and we are tied at 29. Minster and New Bremen doing battle here in New Bremen. Cardinals trying to take the lead. Bornhorst with the basketball. He'll go off the pick of Holman. Bornhorst kicks it out to Suchland. Suchland from 3-point. Ball bounces away, and Justin Nixon will have it. Almost taken away by Holman. And we've got a timeout and all sorts of players stumbling over each other. Holman and Nixon. And the Wildcats will get the timeout. We will keep it right here and remind you Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwedeman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, Securicom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Tonight at 11 p.m. Sunday, January 26th at 2 p.m. And you can also watch the games on NKTelco Sports Facebook page and YouTube channel and on demand at nktelco.com.
Yeah, Darren, while you're reading that, Dave, we got some good looks at both the student sections. They've been standing the whole game, really into this game, dressing up. Generally, I believe Minster, the visiting team, usually walks to the game and shows up late in the JV game. And the good crowd here, especially the two student sections, are jam-packed.
It's one thing that's nice about calling this game. There's a little bit of excitement. Two teams relatively evenly matched. Nixon with the shot, no good. And going to be a rebound and a foul, but there is definitely a sense of a rivalry, and we don't see that in every game anymore.
No, we don't, and I'll guarantee you both these teams, when they get their schedule, they know right away when they're playing this game. This one means a little more than the rest of the games on the schedule for both teams.
Bornhorst with the basketball. Holman, he'll look inside for Bussey. Back out top of the key, Bornhorst. Over to the right side. And Holman will pitch it off to Holman. Dan Holman with the shot, no good. Rebound by Trent Reckerman. Fast break. Falk will have it. Salazar, boy, he'll hit the floor, and that's going to be a foul. Make that Eric Schmidt on the one shot, but you'll take a look at it and you'll see Serge Schmidt tossing it back to Salazar. And
I believe that's Salazar's first three-point attempt of the game. He's driven a couple times and did some shots. Misses that one. As a 14-year-old, he was the state KFC free throw champion a few years back. As he hits the
second one.
Shooting 70% on the season. Last year, he shot more like 80% from the free throw line. Averages 12.6. As you mentioned, he's had 46 three-pointers on the season.
Second free throw is good, and Minster with the lead, and substitutes coming into the lineup for both teams. Alex Albers will come back into the game for Minster, and number 3, Zach Berkey, will come into the lineup for the Cardinals. As Salazar really had the hot hand against Marion Local a week ago, and we've talked about it. And he's been a consistent three-point threat throughout the year for the Wildcats, and the Cardinals definitely paying attention to that. Outside shot by Wells. Patrick Wells with the big shot. He's got 5, and the Cardinals have the lead by a point. Inside Nixon. Nixon making the move, pushes it back out. Over on the left side, it's Rectorman, top of the key. Schmidt. Holman on him. Schmidt cut off. He'll pull it back out. Brady Holscher also into the lineup for the Wildcats. Alex Albers inside Nixon. Turnaround shot a little bit short, but there's going to be a foul.
We talked about how good defense has been on Salazar. They haven't really been able to stop Nixon. He hasn't scored all the time, but this time he's at the free throw line once again, and he's also had a lot of passes out of that post position. But free throw has not been good. He's just 1 of 4 tonight from the free throw line. Nine points on the game, averages 12.5 points and over 10 rebounds a game.
Adam Kentner into the lineup for Minster. Nixon's second toss is perfect. And once again, we are tied, Dave, at 32.
It's been back and forth. A lot of lead changes when one team comes up. Seems like the other team has an answer.
Holman back over to Bornhorst. Bornhorst trying to move it inside. He's cut off there by Holscher. Back out Bussey. He'll try to go inside. Covered up by two Minster defenders. Shot no good, but Dan Holman with a rebound. He's going to be tied up and could be a foul. Let's see what the call is. Be a foul. It will go against the Wildcats, and that's Alex Albers as we get the opportunity to look at it a second time. A little bit on the back. Wildcats wanted to travel. They'll come back out to Berkey, top of the key, over to the right side in Bornhorst. Bornhorst handling it, gets it to Holman. Holman looking inside to Dan Holman. He's stuck in a corner. Timeout, New Bremen. We'll take a break with 1:16 to go. Minster 32, New Bremen 32. We'll be back right after this.
Still on my notes.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
1:16 to go in the third quarter, and we are tied at 32.
Great ball game, back and forth both ways. Been watching on the defensive end on Minster. Minster's tried 3 different players on Bornhorst. They've had Falk on him, they've had Schmidt, before they had Holscher. Now they have Falk on him. Haven't been able to stop him. Bornhorst has 10, but they're still trying different people.
There's Bornhorst. He'll take the 3. Shot a little bit off target. Rebound inside to the Wildcats and Brady Holscher. Albers. Shot from the corner, no good. Loose ball picked up by Bornhorst. Wildcats back quickly, but Bornhorst hits a great shot. 3-on-1, and Bornhorst somehow makes that shot with about 48 seconds to go, and Cardinals have a 2-point lead.
And he did a great job just getting the rebound. He had Minster players all around him.
Short jumper, no good. And it's going to be New Bremen basketball, out of bounds off the Wildcats. Bergman will come back into the game.
Yeah, Bornhorst in that last play, he got the rebound. There was a long rebound. There was Minster players around it. And then he took it by himself. There's 3 players around him and got the layup there. That was a huge play to give the Cardinals the lead back.
Might be the play of the game for the moment. A lot of basketball in front of us. Tight ball game. Cardinals trying to increase a 2-point lead. Bornhorst inside. He's not going to get that shot off. It's going to be blocked. Out of bounds, and it'll be New Bremen basketball. Bornhorst will inbound it. Patrick Wells off the Cardinal bench. He'll come in. Let's see, Nixon knocked it out of bounds and out of the hands of Bornhorst as Dan Holman goes to the bench and right into our cameraman. Cardinals with it. Bornhorst turnaround. 15 seconds on the scoreboard, and Nolan Bornhorst connects, and he'll go to the line.
Look at this. He's at Holscher, a pretty good defender, but he's Bornhorst a little bit stronger, and he just goes over the top. A nice shot, and you see how he wanted that one as a senior with a big basket. Chance to 3-point play and stretch the lead to 5.
2 big plays by Nolan Bornhorst here at the end of the third quarter has the Cardinals with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, and Bornhorst, I don't know if he's come out tonight when you have 3 different people defending you, a fresh defender, and he has not come out. And you mentioned he has hit some big shots here in this quarter.
Trent Reckerman back into the lineup for Minster. 15.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. There you see Nolan Bornhorst. Shot no good. Nixon with a rebound. 4-point difference. Wildcats looking to cut into that 4-point difference. Reckerman inside Nixon. Move inside. They pass it to the corner, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Nice double team there as Nixon put the ball down. Dave Holman, good help defense, and that made Nixon uneasy. He had to try to pass it. As you see, Bornhorst inbounded there right in front of the Minster student section. I think they're giving him a lot of encouragement, I believe.
There's a three-point shot, no good, as Bergman's shot will end the third quarter. It's a dandy here from New Bremen. Cardinals 36, Minster 32. Fourth quarter action up next on NKTelco Sports right after this.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
New Bremen will have the basketball to start our fourth quarter. 4-point New Bremen lead on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hope you're enjoying this one on NKTelco Sports. Bergman with the basketball. He'll go left side. Double teamed, and Schmidt will be called, I think, with the foul as he reached in. That's Schmidt's third foul. And Bornhorst will inbound it.
I think he's the first player with 3 fouls.
Wells hit one earlier from that spot. This time off target, and Rutgerman with a rebound. Schmidt will bring it up court. He goes to the right side. Inside to Nixon. Tries to work on that baseline against Wells. Loose ball, and Schmidt will pick it up, and it's going to go off of number 10, Bussey.
Bremen defense is what they're doing when they go to the Dixon. They're double teaming him, making him pass it, trying to not giving him as much space as what he's had before then.
Rutgerman will take the 15-footer just inside the arc. No good, and the rebound comes down to Trevor Bergman. Maurice Bussey across the timeline over to the right side, and Logan Suchlin. He'll pull up, stop his dribble, looks inside for Bornhorst. Bergman, he'll get it back out. Wells, he'll drive the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Rutgerman with another rebound. Fast break Wildcats. Come down. Shot no good from the wing by Holscher. There's 2 teams exchange turnovers, and there'll be a foul in the backcourt on Trevor Bergman, and play getting a little ragged here at the 6:53 mark of the fourth quarter.
Both teams, it seems like when they have a chance for a fast break, they really push it because they know they don't give very many opportunities. There's a save there and a nice steal there by Holscher, ends up drawing the foul.
Wildcats could use a bucket as we approach the 6:40 mark here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Nixon, he'll drive and draw the foul, and Justin will go to the free throw line.
That time as Nixon drives, he's just one-on-one there. He's not even double teamed, and when he's one-on-one, he's either made the basket or he seems like he's gone to the line, or otherwise set up his teammates with a nice pass, as he hasn't done real well from the foul line, just 2 of 6, but he hits it there.
52.6% on the season entering tonight's game from the line for Nixon.
Now with 11 points in the night, just under his average of 12.5.
Carson Prenger, number 34, into the lineup after the made free throw, and Nixon connects. He's got 12 on the night.
Now you have Prenger on Bornhorst, now the 4th player guarding Bornhorst tonight.
Cardinals, inside it goes to Bussey on the baseline. He's trapped, and he'll throw it off of Salazar, so the Cardinals will retain possession. Salazar's had a tough night, you know.
Yeah.
He even got hit with the basketball that time.
Yeah, it looked bad, but Bussey wasn't trying that. And that time, Bornhorst or Suchland falls down, he trips, and that results in a turnover.
So a big exchange there, and now Minster can tie the game up after Nixon hit the free throws on their last possession.
Yeah, you talked about Salazar. You have Bussey's, he's guarding Bussey on defense, who's 6'4", and then you have Suchland, who's like 6'5", guarding him on offense, and probably feels a little short tonight.
Let's see what the Wildcats do. Inside Nixon, he's double teamed as Bergman comes back to help on defense. What a nice play by Justin Nixon. Works it inside, reverse layup, and we are tied with 6 minutes to go at 36.
Yeah, another nice post move there by Nixon.
Suchland back over to Wells. Open as Bussey inside, and he gets the shot. And we've got a timeout, full timeout Cardinals, 5:47 to go. New Bremen 38, Minster 36. We'll be back right after this.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Timeout taken by New Bremen after the basket by Bussey that puts them in the lead by 2. We're just curious what's going to happen next in this one, Dave.
You know, Minster's been going into Nixon underneath. Reckerman had a big first half. He's been quiet. He hasn't scored the second half, so I don't know if they'll work off that or just keep going down to Nixon. They can't stop him one-on-one.
Pass back to Reckerman. Assist Nixon, and Reckerman scores as they collapsed on Nixon. Reckerman has got 15 on the night. We're tied at 38 again. Bergman, top of the key, over to Bornhorst. Suchland looks inside. Wells goes to the corner.
Minster has switched to a zone.
Minster in a zone defense. A little change up here. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. And as it is the case many times over the course of this season, Nixon wins that battle. We're tied with 5 minutes to go. Reckerman out front. Salazar tries to sneak inside. Pass a little bit behind him. They'll bring it back out to Schmidt. Schmidt stops at the free throw line. Over to Reckerman. Reckerman trying to work himself inside. Nice move, and it doesn't fall. And Wells will grab the rebound. Nice move inside by Reckerman, but it doesn't fall, and now the Cardinals have a chance for the lead. Bergman back over to Bornhorst. Shot by Bussey. It's short. Nixon with the rebound. I think we're going down to the wire with this one, Dave.
Yeah, every possession is just so important. Neither team has led by more than maybe 4 the whole way.
Nice pass to Pringer as Nixon with another assist. Almost identical to the play that they ran with Reckerman. Pringer on the scoreboard for the first time, and the Wildcats have a lead at 40-38.
Yeah, I think this has caused a little confusion on the New Bremen side, switching to zone here. They need to be patient. I think they've rushed their shots the last couple times. They settle for something instead of waiting for a good shot.
Long three-point shot, no good, and it's going to come down to Pringer in the corner. Schmidt will bring it up court.
Minster's been very efficient of late. They've gone through Nixon. He's had 2 straight assists. This has been the difference so far here.
Salazar open, shot no good. Pringer with a rebound, muscles it up and draws the foul. Carson Pringer, 6'6" senior, had a bucket on the last possession. You'll see him grab a key rebound here, and he puts it up and draws the foul.
And he didn't see any time tonight until the fourth quarter, and he's come up with a couple big plays for the senior here with 2 foul shots coming up.
He connects.
6'6" senior, averages about 2 points a game. We're going to have a timeout on the floor.
We got a break in the action. 3:20 to go. Our score 41-38. We'll keep it right here since it's a 30-second timeout. We'll remind you that Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Widener's IGA, Securecom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry, bringing you tonight's game between New Bremen and Minster. Carson Prenger at the free throw line, and his team with a 3-point lead, and the last 3 points have all come from the 6'6" senior. He connects on the second free throw, and it's 42-38.
It's a big possession for New Bremen. They've missed 4 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter. Need a basket here. Doesn't have to be a 3.
Bornhorst inside, easy bucket, and that's Dave Holman with the basket. 42-40, his first bucket of the night.
That was a nice basket. It kind of breaks some of the momentum that you seem like Minster was building on every possession. They had about 3 successful possessions in a row.
Nixon trying to work inside the paint, dumps it off to Schmidt. He'll draw the foul, and they'll go to the line, I believe.
Geez, Nixon is like distributing like a good point guard is. He gets the ball, and he does a great job of, when they double team him, he's looking to pass it in. That has been the offense, especially here in the second half for the Wildcats, as this time Schmidt will shoot 2.
Eric Schmidt will step to the line. 52% on the season coming in tonight's game, but it's nothing but net that time.
Minster here in the fourth quarter, 5 of 5 on their free throws. Both teams, and in a game, both teams have struggled from the free throw line.
Second one also good. So it's a 4-point lead for the Wildcats. 2:43 to play in this one. Bornhorst. Prenger will defend him. Bergman pushes it to Bornhorst in the corner. He goes to the baseline. Nixon almost had the steal, but it'll go out of bounds, and the Cardinals will inbound it. 2.5 minutes to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Again,
big possession here for the Cardinals.
Again, they just got to look for a good shot. Don't need to force it, but it's important they score here. And so you're getting down up on 2 minutes.
Bornhorst back over to Holman. Bussey goes to the corner, but it comes back to Bornhorst. 15-footer, got it. Nolan Bornhorst can hit some big shots.
Yes.
Wow.
And, you know, why not put it in your best player's hands? He's had players right over him, and clutch shot here. So he has a chance. He said 8 big ones all night. Chance to the 3-point play, and they didn't want to not score and be down 4 with Minster with a basketball. They needed that basket, and free throw coming up here. 16
points on the night as you see the New Bremen student body make it 17, and that's a 1-point game. His 2 shots at the end of the third quarter I thought might be a difference in this one, but Wildcats bounce back, and they lead now by a point. Nixon takes it down low, off the glass. It doesn't fall. Prenger has a hand on it. Rebound will come down to Bussey. Now New Bremen with 1:54 to go have the basketball. Cardinals. Bergman, Wells in the corner. Suchland on the cut, back out to Bergman. He tries to go inside, but he'll come back out to Wells. Wells will go inside. Boy, I think he took an extra step there. Let's see what the call is, and yes, indeed.
Just tried to make something happen. Thought he could just lean in on that. So opportunities goes by the board. Now Minster with the ball in a 1-point lead.
New Bremen with 17 fouls, Minster with 6. 1:25 to go, and Prenger has it, but he's going to draw a foul inside.
And that was a good foul there. I think it goes on Bornhorst because Prenger is going to have a layup there. And this way you're making him make the 1-and-1 here. He had 2 of them before. Let's see what the senior can do. He's had a big fourth quarter here.
Free throw, round and out. Rebound. Down to Bussy. Bornhorst will go right side. Schmidt's on him. New Bremen will take a timeout. We'll take a break. Our score, Minster 44, New Bremen 43. We'll be back right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
1 minute and 16 seconds to go in this one. New Bremen has the basketball. They trail Minster by 1 point. Inbounds play, Bornhorst. He'll get it to Bussy. Bussy across the timeline, back over to Bornhorst. Salazar on him, Bergman. As they work against the zone defense for the Wildcats. Suchland back out to Bornhorst. Clock under 1 minute to go. Suchland, Bussy, nice feed inside, but the shot doesn't go.
They got a nice look there. Bornhorst just got a little bit too far underneath the basket, hit the bottom of the rim.
Coach Mike McClure talking with the officials and shouting instructions to his team. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against the Cardinals. And Aris Bussy. 34.8 seconds. Bussy's 3rd foul of the game. That'll put Eric Schmidt at the line. Cool customer, Eric Schmidt, as he connects on the free throw.
Wildcats have been 6 of 7 from the foul line. That was one of our keys tonight. And here in the fourth quarter, Schmidt 3 of 3 in the fourth quarter.
Make it around and out. Bussy, Bornhorst, move inside, turnaround block by Nixon, and Bornhorst will foul Nixon with 26.6 seconds left. What a defensive play by Nixon. Let's see if we can see that.
You could tell that Bornhorst was going to put the shot up, and he was just waiting there. He high pointed it, blocked it clean. It's like as many blocks as what Nixon has. He rarely gets a foul, and now he can make it a 2-possession game if he can hit this, and he's got double bonus here.
The MAC leader in block shots at the free throw line, and that one he leaves just a little bit short. Second free throw. Very important. Bounces home. He's got 15 on the night. 3-point lead, Minster. 24 seconds to go. Timeout, New Bremen. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here and remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3. or in HD on Channel 503 tonight at 11 p.m. Sunday, January 26th at 2 p.m. You can also watch the games on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and YouTube channel and on demand at NKTelco.com. And this game's worth watching again, that's for sure.
Definitely a lot of strategy down here. New Bremen down by 3. I think the most important thing is you don't have to shoot a 3, but if you're not going to shoot a 3, you need to shoot. You want to score quick. So too many teams will just settle to shoot a 3 at this point. The last couple times, Bornhorst has had some decent looks, but they're waiting on him. Somebody else can step up and make a basket, be big here. We'll see what unfolds here in the last 22 seconds.
Bergman will inbound it. The sophomore gets it to Suchland. Back to Bergman, over to Bornhorst. Bornhorst inside. Wells back over to Bergman. Clock at 13. Bornhorst.
They'll call a foul.
And Suchland, Logan Suchland will go to the line. Not sure it was
on Carson Pranger, I believe, or no.
Not much of a foul.
No, it kind of got bailed out there. Their offense was not looking real good. Big 1-1.
8.8 seconds. Suchland nails it. New Bremen has 1 timeout. Minster has 3. There you see Coach Corey Stevens talking with his assistant coaches. Sub coming in, he'll stop the ball if he makes it. He doesn't. Nixon with a rebound. They'll have to foul, and that'll be Bornhorst with 7.1 second left, and it's 46-44. Minster with a 2-point lead.
Again, an opportunity here. Nixon can make it a 2-possession game if he can make both foul shots. If he doesn't, 7 seconds to go. New Bremen's got a timeout. Definitely enough time to get a good 3 off.
Free throw is good. Nixon now with 16, but boy, number 17 would be a huge one. He connects. 4-point difference. Bornhorst, Bergman will have to take the shot off balance, and that's the ball game. Minster rallies in the 4th quarter to take a 4-point lead over New Bremen on the Cardinals' home floor. Final score, Minster 48, New Bremen 44. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it Caring Without Limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster takes the Big Mac win over New Bremen in a hard-fought contest, 48-44. Wildcats strong fourth quarter, scoring 16 points, doing a nice job at the free throw line. 12 out of 15 to pick up their 11th win of the season and move to 3-2 in MAC play. Let's take a look at those final statistics, Dave Kanapke.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. You look at the shooting was pretty similar there. What's unusual, 15 of 35 compared to 15 of 39. Minster only 1 of 10. They average about 6 to 7 a night. They are only 1 of 10. Credit the New Bremen defense on Salazar, not able to get their normal shots. Free throws 9 of 28, as Dave mentioned. They were a big 12 of 15 down the stretch in the fourth quarter. 50% for the Cardinals. Rebounding very even. Turnovers very even. Individual scoring for Minster, led by Justin Nixon, had 17 points. Trent Reckerman had 15. Eric Schmidt and Brian Falk both with 5 points. Carson Prenger had 4 big points in the fourth quarter. Jacob Salazar with 2 points. For the Bremen Cardinals, Nolan Bornhorst with another big night. How a big shot, 17 points. Also 6 points for Logan Suchlin and Reese Bussey. A tray for Logan Suchlin, a deuce for Trevor Bergman and Dave Holman. And great ball game, Dave. It just really came down the stretch.
Yeah, New Bremen picked up the momentum at the end of the third quarter on a couple of key baskets by Bornhorst, and then Minster bounces back in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, New Bremen had a 4-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and Minster outscores New Bremen 16-8. Minster is very efficient on their possessions in the fourth quarter. They really worked it to Nixon, and they worked off of that. They got to the foul line and made those foul lines where New Bremen struggled a bit. They forced some of those three-point shots. Minster switched to a zone, and that messed them up. But, you know, by and large, this is just a great ball game. If you played another quarter, I think New Bremen might have came back and won the game. It was just that type of game. Neither team led by more than 4 or 5 all night. It was a great game that you hope and you expect from a rivalry like this game, and it did not disappoint.
Definitely a back and forth contest. Our player of the game tonight, sponsored by NKTelco. Justin Nixon, the big man in the middle for Minster, had a real outstanding game tonight.
As we mentioned a lot, 17 points, and that offense went through him. He might have had a triple-double because he had a lot of assists out of that post position. He definitely had double digits in rebounds, and they couldn't stop him on one-on-one. So great game for the junior Justin Nixon. Congratulations.
He had a key block late in the game, and boy, the number of assists that he had throughout. There were a lot of assists. It'd be interesting to see what that number ended up for tonight. Good game for Justin Nixon. He's our player of the game. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwederman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry bring you tonight's game. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Tonight at 11 o'clock and Sunday, January 26th at 2 p.m. You can also watch the games on NKTelco Sports Facebook page and YouTube channel and on demand at nktelco.com. I'd like to thank our crew from NKTelco Sports. Director tonight, Scott Robinson, his assistant, Bryce Hamrick on the cameras, John Schwederman, Kurt Kuffner, and Patrick Toller. Announcers for tonight, Dave Kanapke and Dave Helmstetter, and our final score from New Bremen. Minster 48, the Cardinals 44.